Hi everyone and welcome to Jimmy's Geek Talk. So here is the movie review for the 2023 film Totally Killer, which is showing live at the moment on Amazon Prime for free. For those of you that haven't seen it,
I'd like to report a crime that hasn't happened yet. Have you seen the movie Back to the Future? Basically, I'm living that movie right now, which is how I know there's gonna be a murder tonight.
Hate time travel movies. They never make any sense.
Happy Halloween.
How about we all stay in and hand out Halloween candy?
No, Mom.
You know how hard this time of year is for us. Your friends were murdered 35 years ago. It's not 1987 anymore.
Stay safe, honey. I love you.
What the fuck? Excuse me, what year is it?
1987.
Oh my God.
I know. The 80s are almost over, and I haven't even tried Coke yet. I don't know.
Oh my God.
Mom.
Fuck off and die. Jesus, Mom. Mamacita. Ay. Ay, ay, ay. Mamacita.
Time for my birthday, bitch.
This is a creepy-ass cabin in the middle of fucking nowhere.
What's the big deal?
There's a murderer on the loose, and you drove us into the woods. Oh my God! What? I forgot to bring vodka.
You have 7.5 hours until you're stuck here forever.
I need to stop all this horror before it happens.
The machines kill us all.
No, they more just rip apart the fabric of our society via dance videos on TikTok.
They dance against us.
Come on out. The water's warm.
Just so you know,
I don't do blowjobs. You pee out of that thing.
Just think, maybe if she did do blowjobs, she'd still be alive.
Yeah, let's not make that the lesson. 80s weed sucks. This is just dirt. Look at all these twigs. I could give you a gummy this big that has 100 times more weed than this.
so yeah, that is the trailer to Totally Killer. Really enjoyed it. As I said, wasn't expecting a lot from it. Thought it was going to be okay, but it was actually a lot better than I thought it was going to be. It is a massive mix between Back to the Future, Scream, and Halloween, but that added to what made it a really good film. It's not obvious who the killer is when you're watching the film, which I liked. They thought about it. It wasn't just written and, oh, okay, this is what we're going to do now, and this is what's going to be, it's going to be this. They really took their time into it, which I really like what Blumhouse are doing at the moment with the horror genre. They're cornering it really well. I mean, obviously they did very good with the Halloween trilogy that they did, and obviously brought out things like Megan and. Even when they did the Fantasy Island remake, I thought that was very interesting. They have taken over the horror genre really well, and if people like Wes Craven was still with us, he would probably be working with them now to bring in the next generation of horror fans. But going back to the film, as I said, it's good in the fact that you don't know who the killer is. But it's a real good mixture of the slasher stroke comedy. There is a lot of references to Back to the Future in it, which, I mean, for myself, which is a massive Back to the Future fan, was a big thing. Really like them. And if you haven't, because of the generation now that it's aimed at, if you haven't seen Back to the Future, it makes you want to watch the film. There's a few jumpy moments in it that actually surprised me. Wasn't expecting to actually jump watching it. As I said, I thought it was going to be more comedy, but actually it's a really good mix. So there is actually quite a lot more violence and horror elements to the film. As I said before, it's very Scream stroke Halloween. You can tell they've been big influences on this film, which is good because they pay homage to it. It's not like they're trying to rip it off. It's a genuine tribute that's paid to it in this movie. The cast are really good. Obviously, it's a very young cast, but they all deliver their roles perfectly. Yeah, I mean, it's quite funny because some are very likable, some of them you absolutely hate. The soundtrack to it as well is amazing. Obviously, it's some great 80s tunes in there. And yeah, I mean, it's just, as I said, it's a fun watch and it takes you back to the 80s with it. And it's entertaining. And if this is the way that Blumhouse are aiming to go now, to do some more of these like horror comedies and stuff, I'm a big fan. I think it's really going to work well for them, and I think they're going to corner the market. So that's my review, guys. I'll give it an 8 out of 10. As I said, it was very, very good. It's not quite a 10 out of 10, but for me, yeah, an 8 out of 10. It was clever, it was funny, and had some good jump scares in it. It was good to go back to the slasher genre. Obviously, I know we've had the Scream films lately to bring it back, but this was proper old school slasher. Yeah, it's just, as I said, guys, it's just a really fun watch. So that's Totally Killer, streaming on Amazon Prime. So definitely check it out, guys. Well worth a watch this Halloween. Cheers. Bye.